My name is Harry Sand. I'm a third year at UC and a member of the Cincinnati cheerleading team, as well as the Alpha Xi chapter at Pike. As I've grown up, I've played sports my entire life and dreamed of being a varsity athlete in college. Throughout the numerous sports that I've played or even tried for a season, I never once thought that I would become a college cheerleader. Throughout high school, I played football, wrestling, and lacrosse, and I truly believed I would become a college football player. However, as my senior season came to an end, I did not draw as much attention as I thought I might after coming off all-state honors as a kicker. Once I knew that chapter was closed, I set my sights on what I wanted to do next, which was attend Ohio State and study computer science. Once college letters came back, though, I learned in April that I did not get into Ohio State. I was devastated, having grown up a Buckeye fan and my dad being an alumni. I had no initial intentions of going to UC, with it being so close to home and too many familiar faces. I wanted to expand my horizons, so I looked for something new and exciting that I could do to branch out, meet new people, and become involved with the university. My high school wrestling coach suggested cheerleading, which I thought sounded crazy, but he got me the information and I went to tryouts. I ended up making the team and joining it almost reluctantly at first, but since that day I haven't looked back, and it's been the best decision I've made in or out of college. The first semester of college is often a culture shock for anyone, especially when you add practices on top of a full-time schedule if you're lucky enough to be on a sports team. However, contrary to most, having the busy schedule, I believe, helped me thrive my freshman semester, earning a 3.8 GPA and being put on the honor roll. I knew that if I only had an hour of free time per day, that was the only time I would have to do schoolwork. So I had to get it done in that time or it wouldn't get done at all. I didn't want to join a fraternity, but spring semester of my freshman year, I rushed Pike, and I'm so glad that I did. It offered me a different sense of brotherhood outside of the people I would see daily at cheer. However, with the demanding schedule, I wouldn't be able to be around Pike as often as I would have liked to. This ended up teaching me a lot about sacrifice. Last year alone, I was out of town with cheer on Halloween, Thanksgiving, my birthday, and Pike formal. I also had only 3 days at home for Christmas break between a month of 2-a-day practices preparing for our national championship. Although I'm sacrificing time with friends and family, I was never once upset. I was still doing a sport that I'd fallen in love with, as well as being there with friends and cheering on the Bearcats. Being away and missing a lot also makes me appreciate everything that much more when I can be there. Every Pike event that I'm able to make is special to me, and being able to catch up with the brothers is something that I look forward to constantly. Cheering on the Bearcats has also made me a lifelong Bearcat to my core. I came into college following UC faintly, and now I wouldn't miss a game if I was paid to. It's brought me to over 10 cities in 2.5 years to follow the Bearcats. Whether it be with a team trip or on my own dollar, I'm honored to be there every time. The best trip every year, though, is to ESPN Park at Disney World for the College Cheerleading National Championships. After months of grueling work, we finally get to show off a sport that we do every day, and it makes it that much more special. Last year, we earned national runner-up, and it made all the work worthwhile while helping to put our university in the spotlight. After coming to UC and becoming a cheerleader almost half-heartedly, I would not change a thing. Being an athlete and a member of Alpha Xi at this university has enriched my experience immeasurably, and it's the cornerstone of my experience so far. Being a part of a team and making friends has really made all the time and work worthwhile. I'm proud to be a Bearcat and an Alpha Xi Pike.